International rugby goes local as Yarrow Stadium is set to host one of its biggest, if not the biggest game in its history. New Plymouth will be playing host to the Argentinians, who are coming across to play the All Blacks for the first time in the 2017 Rugby Championship, and they'll be eyeing up the chance to take their first ever victory against New Zealand. Hello everyone and welcome to Cornflakes Group, your home of Rugby Challenge 3 and the 2017 Rugby Championship. The All Blacks got a bit of a hurry up last weekend and they'll be wanting to make amends by putting this Argentinian side to the sword. They've made a few changes, quite a number of changes to the team for today's matchup. The team looks a bit like this with Moody Coles and Laulala along the front row. Romano and Retillick will partner off in the second, a new name there in Romano coming in for this matchup. Fafita gets a big start on the blind side for him with Adi Savia starting at 7, so no Kane, no Kaido, no Squire, none of those guys in the starting 15. Kieran Reid starts at 8, TJ Perenara will take the reins at scrum half in the absence of Aaron Smith. Bowden Barrett still starts at 10 with Sonny Bill Williams and Anton Leonard-Brown. It's the two hyphen centres starting at 12 and 13. And this will go one better with Nehemiah Scudder, another hyphen name starting on the left wing. Israel Dag, Damien McKenzie round out the 15 for the All Blacks. Well, if the All Blacks made a number of changes, so have Argentina. Quite a big number of changes when we saw them last week against the Springboks. Paz Creevy and Chaparro are their front row, with Petty and Alemano lining up in what is becoming a troublesome second row of discipline. Matera, who's been amazing this season in a blue and white hoop shirt, will partner Desio and Makomi in the back row. Kubeli gets the nod at 9. Sanchez gets the start outside him with Hernandez dropping out of the 15. Del Fuente has a new partner in midfield with Matthias Moroni starting at outside centre, but Philly stays on the left wing. Santiago Cordero comes into the right, and of course Jacqueline Tucalet starts at 15 for the Pumas. So Yarrow Stadium is packed to the rafters and ready to get their serve of international rugby. Bowden Barrett, ball in hand for the All Blacks, of course, in the full black. Argentina in the blue and white. It is good to go time. Referee calls, captains are ready, and we're underway. Round 3 of the Rugby Championship is kicked off, and the All Blacks at home looking to get off to a good start here against the Argentinians, but it's Paz who starts the better of the two teams for the Pumas. The Fuller's head prop is knocked into touch, where the All Blacks have delivered an early opportunity here through some shaky defence that has led to somewhat of a gifted chance. Perenara finds Bowden Barrett, who tries to force his way through. Early touch, early run of the line for Barrett. Romano, same with him, he somehow gets the ball off. Xavier goes back to Perenara, who charges forward. They're a bit disjointed here, the All Blacks. They won't be too happy with the start as Xavier goes way to Barrett. Barrett's done well, gets the ball to Israel Dag. Dag slices inside, and Israel Dag opens up the scoring. Simple as that. Bowden Barrett the assist, but you've got to say there was a lot of work to be done there for Israel Dag. They looked at see the All Blacks, their attack was just all over the shop. With a great pass there, Cordero had to commit one or the other, and eventually he went for Bowden Barrett. And that was the doing of it. Adi Savia did well, and there was that big pass in the tackle of the last line of defence, and then you see Israel Dag perfectly nails that step off his right foot, plants it, and leaves Tucalet for dust. So the All Blacks looking for a fast start here. Argentina, a side that definitely grows with momentum and confidence. They'll be not wanting to give them that chance. 7 minutes in, we could have 7 points on the clock. Bowden Barrett adds the extras, that is over. Good start, All Blacks. Defence leads to points, and they'll be happy with that. Argentina, a little touch of the ball, and they have fallen well behind early. Nicolas Sanchez back in the side for today's match. He kicks off, and it's straight down the throat of Fafita. Dane Coles has a bit of a rumble up the middle. Nipo Lalala plays scrum half. Oh, Fafita has been wiped out. And what do we talk about? Troublesome second rollers. That is Petty, who has wiped him out with a big clothesline around the neck. And you've got to be fair to the young man via Fafita. He has a big one as well. He is a monster of a man, strong runner. Will he get the chance today? Oh, terrible. That is bad from Barrett. He has let that ball stay in the field of play. And Argentina fight back. They keep it in, and they've done well now. Kubeli. Terrible run from Kubeli. He's gone straight in to Perenara's opposite number. That's a great offload too. Boffelli's found room in behind. Boffelli goes past Perenara. McKenzie shepherds him in field slightly. They continue to persevere the short side. Desio does well. And they set it up just inside the All Blacks half. Alemano, and they go wide. Maroney gets a nice ball and they're keeping it left and right. They're keeping it alive here, which the big thing is. It is Pablo Matera. Again, they got a long way, but they haven't made much room. Here is Petty.
Release.
He goes sideways. Desio. Whoa, change direction here from De La Fuente. Great ball from De La Fuente. Finds Boffelli. Now looking on the inside for options. Yalimano once more offloads, but Moody intercepts, and he gives it straight back to De La Fuente. Not the ball that he really wanted there, Joe Moody. Desio. He's tried a number of times to go south, but it's turned over for Fafita. Milner Scudder desperately passes it away, and Sonny Bill says there's no one left out here to help me. And he takes contact. Israel Dag back to Perenara, and he wants to get out of trouble, so he tries to kick this towards a touchline, but he's given the ball to Sanchez as well. Great ball to Cabelli as well. Argentina looking dangerous with a few chances they've had. Alemano going wide now. Sanchez gives it away to Petty. Oh, knocked on. And that was an opportunity and a half for the Pumas. Here's Perenara going to Romano. Grubbers it through there for Dag. Not the best of jobs there. And Tukalet allows that to play out.
Crouch.
Scrum feed All Blacks right on halfway. It's close. And Argentina look just as likely to score here as the All Blacks. A lot of half breaks, a lot of half worked moves. Oh, and a big scrum too. Well, it's something of a dying fact of Argentinian rugby is the power of their scrum. They have shot it up there and through goes Cordero. Santiago Cordero, great run. Oh, and how would they not turn that over? Milner Scudder was over him like an oily rag. He was massively involved there. But somehow Argentina hang on. And they keep it around the breakdown as well. Tukalet's involved. He wants to have a go now. Desio does well, and they find it back to De La Fuente. Geronimo De La Fuente has been heavily involved. There's a little run from Petty. Oh, there's trouble here as they're right on the sideline. And that was the hospital pass of all hospital passes out to Maroney. And it's a change already. They bring off Facundo Issa for Pablo Matera inside the first half. What on earth is the call there? Terrible decision making. Matera wasn't doing anything bad. Why have they brought him off so early? We will not find out as Bowden Barrett runs to the line from the set piece. That's turned over. Like lightning, Argentina have stolen the ball back. Sanchez does well. There's numbers out here. Dan, great tackle, but the inside pass from Boffelli is equal to it. Slow ball. Sanchez comes across over his head. Intercepted from Perenara. And turnover again. Petty going himself. Quick men coming in here for the All Blacks, but Argentina hang on. Sanchez goes wide. Alemano does well. Inside pass from Desio, but Sonny Bill is there. And he cleans up the loose laundry. Desio again has been right involved in everything. Still there, Argentina. Half-time has gone. Paz looks to the right. Little inside pass to Cabelli. The All Blacks trying to hang on here. Petty goes round the corner. Great play of the try. Geronimo De La Fuente. He scores for Argentina. And it's been coming for a long time. The All Blacks, they shot out of the blocks, but it has been a big build-up from Argentina to fight back into this game. Petty did well, and then what a pass and an exquisite line from De La Fuente, who slides straight through. They're close to the line. He is hard to stop. Great pass there. Flat, but definitely not forward. And through he goes. Well-deserved try, Argentina. And this game is well and truly on. Sanchez just out to the right. Tied up at half-time would be a great result for Argentina, and he does it. Successful conversion. And De La Fuente and Sanchez combine to add 7 to the score of the Pumas. It is 7-7 between the All Blacks and Argentina here at New Plymouth Yarrow Stadium. And we have a game completely on our hands here. We talked about it early in the first half. Argentina get a bit of confidence in the side, get a bit of momentum, and they can be difficult to stop. They certainly have enough of that now to push on in the second half. How do New Zealand reply? That is the question we will all be waiting to see in the second half. 60-40 pretty much possession and territory both to Argentina. The high tackle on Fafita was almost a big mistake, but they did not put that away. The All Blacks have made a few errors and just haven't capitalised fully on their chances. 6 line breaks to 1. Argentina tearing this game to ribbons. The All Blacks though making more errors with that little ball they have had, and that has not done their game plan any good. 7-7 half time. Argentina well and truly, and with a shout here against the All Blacks. So it'll be Nicolas Sanchez to kick off the second half. We have 40 to go, and as it begun, all tied up 7-7. Laulala gets a terrible ball he has to fight for. And the All Blacks, well, they're struggling to hang on here to this ball. Coles, Leonard Brown tries to force his way through. Perinara, wide ball to Barrett, who just squirts it out the side. It's right there, great pass from him. He's on the clear now, looking for his big man in the second row, but it's a terrible pass away to Romano, and Argentina eventually do pull it back in. Perinara is off the side of the park. That is to be an issue here for the All Blacks as they continue to defend for Argentina, switching the ball left and right. But as they left off here, the Pumas. Big ball, massive pass, 2 of them. Milner Scudder's got to defend. He will not stop it. Santiago Cordero, that is a try of the highest standard by Argentina. 12-7. This is exquisite work from the Pumas. Look at this ball from Sanchez and from Kobeli. Milner Scudder committed, and then it left McKenzie to defend Cordero. It wasn't going to happen. 2 fantastic passes. And Cordero, we know, is a high-quality finisher. And he puts it down in the corner to give his side the lead over the All Blacks. What a game we have on our hands. Well, we talked about it at half-time. How do the All Blacks compete when Argentina get a flow on like this? Converted by Sanchez. And they lead by 7. What do the All Blacks have to offer now? They need points. They need them fast. High from Bowden Barrett. Dane Coles leads the charge. The good tackle on Paz, but he's got the offload away. Argentina with ball in hand, but Fally. Sanchez, great ball, almost gives it to Decio through a hole. On their own 22 now. Creevy hardly said his name. Kobeli. Fighting hard for the ball, both sides. Oh, that's a great tackle on Penny. Turnover Romano. And the All Blacks could counter back here. Tag, la la la, quick ball intercepted. Fafita was going to be running free. Instead, it is Petty who's doing the running free. All Blacks have to defend hard now. They do it through Sanchez. Milner Scudder though, he's thrown that over. Quickly turned and back to Argentina's side. As they barge their way through. It's 14-7. Out wide, Cordero. Great pass from Cordero. Finding Alemano, and he almost goes away himself. Pick and go. Inside they come once more. Turnover. Artie Xavier doing what a good number 7 should do. Sonny Bill's in the clear, and he is taken high. Well, Williams has picked it on himself. He's away again. Could he do this? He grabs through. The chance is there for the All Blacks. He kicks it again. Oh, Sonny Bill Williams is short. Tukalet saves the day. And he kicked it away to Damien McKenzie, who's all alone himself. But wow, what a tackle on McKenzie. Time is ticking down as Vi Fafita goes to Bowden Barrett. He goes straight through. Barrett to the line. Barrett is short. Great tackle, Tukalet. Perenara. Perenara's over, is he? Yes. Oh, but is the ball down? Is the ball down? He's been held up from Alemano. And that may not be a try. Well, we will be going upstairs. Who can pick this? Or was it grounded? You can't see there. Kieran Reid thinks it is. Big bump off of Cabelli, but he did not see Alemano on his inside, who wrapped him up like an early morning Christmas present. We're having another look here. Well, the TMO isn't quite sure. Was that grounded there just before he was rolled? Let's see what he has to say. Oh, no try! 5 metre scrum held up. Great work from the second row of Argentina, Alemano.
Set.
Time is ticking here for the All Blacks, behind by 7. They could have equalised things. Perenara waits for it. Kieran Reid has it at the back. Perenara goes. He still goes, Perenara. Oh, what a run! What a ridiculous run from TJ Perenara. He kept dummying, he kept running, and he kept looking. And then it opened up beautifully for the ultimate redemption from TJ Perenara. Went to his left, kept going, and then he dots it down all by himself. That is one of the amazing tries that you'll ever see. How Argentina did not close him down. They held, and then all of a sudden, he just slipped through. So that is a big try for the All Blacks then. They are right back in this game with 9 minutes to go. Barrett taking his time. Steps up, strikes it, well, it's over, we're all tied up. Bowden Barrett puts them back on level peggings, and now Argentina makes some more changes. Well, that is a strange one. Lentajo coming on for Makome, the number 8. And Herrera on for Chaparro. Kramer on for Petty as well. It is all to play for. Fresh legs is a call. And away it goes to Dane Coles. Plenty of numbers out here on the left side. It's to him on the Scudder. He's got chances. Oh, great tackle. He was trying to get away from Cordero, but he just didn't have the speed. Line out. Argentina to throw. 5 on the clock. Creevy gets it to his man. It's Alemano. They look to shoot down the short side. And well, isn't it ironic? Nehemiah Scudder repays the favour with a great tackle, putting him in touch. Now it's Dane Coles. He goes all the way to the back. Perenara. Again, he's running sideways. Sonny Bill Williams. Oh, he goes straight through. Sonny Bill to Barrett. The winner is Israel Dagg. Has he got a speed? Dagg will win it. The All Blacks will steal it. There goes full time. Israel Dagg is the hero of Yarrow Stadium. Conversion is irrelevant, but Sonny Bill Williams splits them in half. Had to wait for the pass, Israel Dagg, but he's good enough to get those wheels rolling, and he is one hell of a finisher as well. Started off strong, being quiet through the middle, but has finished in extraordinary circumstances. Israel Dagg marks his name as the hero of Yarrow Stadium. Beauden Barrett's kick, it is truly irrelevant because the All Blacks have won. Will it be by 5 or 7? Barrett says, let's win this one by 7. Well, he was the last pass. Quick hands between Sonny Bill Barrett and Israel Dagg. Well, looks of relief on the All Blacks' faces. Argentina will be well disappointed. They were fantastic through that middle stage of the game, the Pumas. They went behind. They took all the first half to fight back. Then they struck again just after half-time, and it looked like they could be well on their way to a famous victory. Then it was that late, very interesting, we should say, Perenara try, where he was held up, and then he played one of the bizarrest moves you'll see, where he dummied, he flashed, and he strolled his way along the whole defensive line before flopping over for a try. Israel Dagg, though, he was the icing on the cake. His second was the winner. What a game between the All Blacks and the Pumas. As always, Barrett seems to be on fire with his kicking now, and that is a big difference to have him on song from the tee. But Argentina, you got to credit them. De La Fuente was amazing throughout the first half, and his fight back try really put them back in the game. Santiago Cordero, he was lightning as he scored his try to give the Pumas the lead. They could have decided the game. Sanchez 2 out of 2. You expect the best from Mr. Sanchez. Full-time stats, and the All Blacks turn around that 60-40 possession and territory to make it 53 and 54 in their favour. Their handling errors, though, was still very high, and they made a boatload more tackles, over twice as much than Argentina, which tells you there's been one hell of a defensive effort in the first half for the All Blacks and the first half of the second as well. They had to do a lot of work trying to hold out this Argentinian side, who almost did the unthinkable in New Plymouth. 21-14 the final score. The All Blacks, they stroll on, but it has been 2 tough battles in a row against Australia and now Argentina. They will have to really up their game. As next up, the Springboks are in town. Next match you'll see it on channel, though, will be Australia versus South Africa, as the two sides, well, look to get a win for different reasons. Australia 0-2, South Africa 2-0. This could make or break their season, to which half of the table they will finish in. So it's a big game coming up for those two sides. But for today, it is an All Black victory, a slender one, but an important one at that, here in Yarrow Stadium. Up again for many more matches. Thank you for tuning and watching. Hope you're enjoying the content, and I'll see you all very soon. Until then, take care.